through.
Brilliant diving stop. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Trouble. Huge. That has flown.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Royals, 17 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Square cut, finds point, no run. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 8 off it. The Royals are 25 for none. Norkia from the Van Vahar colony end. Too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Jaiswal watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Jaiswal, plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ouch, that looked nasty. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Gone. Superb catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Couldn't get it through the field. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yadav shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Yadav, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
As they head back to the pavilion.
Good afternoon to all. We're here at the Sawai Mansingh Stadium.
Interesting decision. The pitch really looks like there'll be something early for the bowlers, but the captain's asking the openers to get the pads on.
So here we go. The players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match. And they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. Bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Good fielding out in the boundary. Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Sawai Mansing.
Seems a strange decision. I really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to bat in at the start. The openers are really going to have to concentrate in the early overs.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Archer has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. It's unplayable. The Royals almost pleading with the umpire, but I think I heard two noises though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. 6 runs added in that over. Delhi are 6 for none. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Trouble. Goes over the top with that shot. Lanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Jaiswal, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over. Delhi, 20 for none.
Oh, crisp, elegant.
Archer from the Van Vahar colony end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the field with a great shot. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 2 runs added. Delhi, 22 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Garganash Temple end. Drilled that one away. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. Jeez, timed that well. An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet.
Can he come back with a dot ball? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
How will the bowler respond?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Delhi a 41 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Jadeja, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
KL Rahul has hit that fine. It'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Straight drive, hit it off and cut that one off. That's out. Caught. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over. 7 off it. Delhi a 58 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Chanaka from the Garganash Temple end. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Four runs added in the over. Delhi a 62 for 1. Square cut, finds point, no run. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Goes over the top with that shot. Good pick up, big chance. Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed. End of the over, 5 off it. Delhi, a 76 for 2. Jadeja from the Van Vahar colony end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive outside edge. Delhi weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Lovely shot for 6. So close to the half century. Really looking settled now.
KL Rahul has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Thick edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Everyone's gone up. Nice shot. Straight to gully. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Van Vaar colony end. Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Delhi are 103 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Delhi are 108 for 2. Burger from the Van Vaar colony end.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
J-Swap, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged, unplayable. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Burger with a huge appeal. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
straight to the fielder. 18 runs added there. Delhi are 126 for 2. Going with spin now. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Gone, great catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Drilled that one away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Parag into the attack now from the Van Vahar colony end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. And out, 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Shanaka, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Wow, power off the front foot goes all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Kumar, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 13 coming from it. Delhi, 155 for 5. Parag from the Van Vahar colony end. Parag with a huge appeal. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Time that perfectly.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
1 over left in the innings. Archer to bowl it. Great shot through the gap.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone. Great catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Lanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
And Guidi coming in.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Smacks that away through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. Etched it, no one there. Could be four.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Nicked it. Delhi with a strong appeal. That should be given. Super catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Couldn't get it through the field. Power and precision in that shot. End of the over, a huge momentum swing, 18 runs coming from it. The Royals, 32 for 1.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. 13 runs added there. The Royals are 45 for 1. Kumar from the Garganash Temple end. Huge. That has flown.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive 6s. Kumar is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Six, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Caught. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Nice shot. It's straight to gully. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
Doesn't beat the infield. It's going a long way. What a shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Rahul, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up. How will the bowler respond?
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. Through the gap. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Got that away nicely.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Cuts that off well in the infield. No. Terrible shot. Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. 4 runs added in that over. The Royals are 102 for 3.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. Big edge. Good pick up, big chance. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's out.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Number 6 for the Rajasthan Royals.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Swept away, but finds the fielder. The Royals weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Oh, too good. That is huge.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Norkia shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, that was just textbook and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Norkia has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Ferreira goes bang. It's big. It's a maximum. And that's 4 in 4 balls. Spectacular stuff.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Beats the field with a great shot. Caught. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Nine runs added there. The Royals are 137 for 5.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Nabi, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Got that away nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Couldn't get it through the field. Good pick up, big chance. 7 runs added there. The Royals are 144 for 5.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Yada from the Garganash Temple end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's a confident appeal. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Royals are 149 for 5. Patel, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Van Vahar colony end. Perfectly timed. A nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. The Royals are 153 for 5.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Natarajan, the left arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
KL Rahul, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captain's tried everything, but nothing's worked.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch. Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Finds the fielder with that shot. Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting pressure on the batters. Natarajan from the Garganash Temple end. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there.
Just 2 to win. They need 1 to win.
Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
Pakistan lose completely decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.